Alright, so, coming back in, Aussie, your eyes roll back in your head, and then they snap back in focus. They're now a deep yellow. You look about the room. What would you like to do?
Well, first, I would love to inspect my new elven body that I can incorporate. Oh, aren't these some lovely arms and... oh, legs! This is so fleshy, isn't it interesting? And then, I would like to look towards Alton. Oh, he's not here. Oh, and I'd say, Dear Alton, this elven one seems to despise your little pet. So, shall we indulge him? Someone talk for Alton.
Isn't Alton not KO?
Alton is knocked out.
Yeah.
Oh, he is? Oh, okay, well then...
So, this entire corridor over here is just knocked out people.
Oh, are they really? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, these two are standing.
Okay, can I change my mean speech then?
Yes.
Yes.
I change my mean speech. My eyes glaze over in yellow and whatever, I examine my legs. Wow, they're so flashy and beautiful. And then I go, Heledi, the new one, the little elf girl who thinks her so high and mighty to deal with high elves. I think we should teach you a lesson and not the little doll that he hates.
Aw, come on. We both smoked the shrooms. It's an even playing field. Take out the chicken first.
Aussie, look, come on, let's talk about this.
Oh, you know what?
Go for
I think that idea is so hilarious. And I would like to spend 2 legendary actions to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on Heledi.
Read that little description that I put after it.
Yes, I know.
Okay. So, Heledi, I would like for you to roll a wisdom save.
Oh.
Heledi,
As this happens,
Oh, go ahead.
spider legs crawl up from my back and I stare at you.
Heledi, a deep fear grips your heart. You don't find this funny at all. This is frightening. You collapse on the ground in a complete and utter fear. At the end of each of your turns, you may roll another wisdom save, but until then you are unable to act, and you are currently prone.
TPK.
Plan's going really well.
And then I wish to move up. And I think that's my turn.
No, legendary actions, that typically happens at the end of a character's turn. You could have it be at the end of your own turn, so I just kind of let that happen. So you still have your action and your bonus action left.
Oh, okay.
So keep in mind, the legendary actions you have, at the end of any person's turn, you can cast them as long as you don't use more than 3 actions each turn.
Oh, I don't understand how to play monsters. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to do something else. I'm going to use I'm going to use my action to cast Healing Word. I'm going to heal Riker.
What is the word you say?
The word that I say is, a deep aberration, one word that Aussie would never speak. I'm going to speak in abyssal. Sorry, primordial. And it's a deep guttural word that is unintelligible to most of you.
Alright, go ahead and roll that. Riku, you feel the, grip of the abyss taking upon you. You feel your very soul slowly slipping away, and then all of a sudden, there's a deep, almost, primal force that just, like, bounds into your body, making your soul jerk back inside, your eyes fling open, you sit up quickly.
Now listen well, all of you. This elf likes you quite a bit, so I'll give you a chance. Leave, now. And I go invisible.
Alright.
Aussie goes invisible?
Yep. Aussie does go invisible. At this point, Mew, I would like for you to roll me a perception check to see if you hear this going on.
No problem, boss. It's a perception?
Yep.
Alright. Probably not.
I'm gonna say you would have advantage on that because he was being loud and grandiose. Because he was.
And the combat and all that other stuff.
Well, it's more of a... They knew that there was a combat going on, it's just you guys decided to stay back there just in case the Drider tried to go through, which you did not see it happen. But you just heard Ozzy give somewhat of an evil speech. So, if you would like to, go ahead and roll initiative.
For which one?
Alright.
Oh, Mirror.
Yep.
Oy
Alright.
Just occurred to me, Ozzy went before me. Alright, whatever. Guess we're starting with us.
He is a monster.
Ozzy went after you.
Oh, you went previously.
Yep.
Last week.
Alright.
Alright. And with that... who would like to roll a death save for Alton?
I can.
Alright, just roll a d20.
Ooh.
Oh,
Alright,
Ouch.
Alton,
Rip.
you see a bit more blood flow from his body. The breath slows more. He has one failed death save. And I'll mark that down. Alright. This goblin is this one right here. And it's going to use half its movement to stand up from its fallen debris that it was at. And move away from Aussie. It kind of bows a little bit as it backs up.
Could I guess it's it for my turn. Never mind.
If you want to use your reaction, you still could.
I was just saying, I was wondering, like, could I try and see where Ozzy is based on the direction it's bowing?
The entire bone cage there, that's down. That was taken out.
Yeah.
So it's maybe about like 2 feet of rubble at this point. You're
No,
able
not
to...
the cage, where Ozzy is. Because he said he went invisible.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. So, that would be a bonus action on your turn to do that.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
And the goblin doesn't have any sort of special ability to do it, so it'll just do it at where it last saw Aussie, and I'm just going to actually put Aussie on the GM layer. Haha.
I feel so special, Mom.
You should, because you're
He's
special.
confident that we're all gonna die.
he said
That's why
leave.
he's doing it.
My turn?
Yep. Raikou, you just
Yeah,
were awoken
so-
by that force.
So, I mean, Riker was, like, down again, like, the second time this, and he, like you were saying, like, I sit up, like, immediately, but I'm, like, gasping and, like, trying to breathe and just, like, really in a lot of pain, and he, like, takes a second, looks around, sees, Alton on the ground, right?
Yep.
He quickly puts his hand on him and uses the Azamar ability Lesser Restoration. I heal him by 3.
Lesser
And bring him
Restoration doesn't heal, does it?
Oh, sorry, not Lesser Restoration. What's my
It's like healing hands or something.
Yeah. I figured.
yeah, Healing Hands. Sorry, yes. So I use that. I use all 3 points, and I bring him back to 3. And I say, "We must leave now." And then he just like picks up whatever he has, like all his stuff, and then like he offers to pick up the little puppet thing, because usually I'm the one that carries it, and then he just heads towards the entrance or whatever exit. How far can I get in a turn after that is 30, right? Or
Yeah, 30 feet. And
so Riker starts leaving.
Got to change one little thing real quick here.
But yeah, basically Riker almost died another time, and
So,
he's not sure why he's
Riku,
even
as you
alive.
begin running, you feel a bump, and you're not able to go through that area. I'll see. If you would like, because you was just walked into, you can take an attack of opportunity.
I will not.
Alright.
Which makes sense because I just like said, "Get out of here, run!" and then I just like start bolting towards the door.
Instead of an attack of opportunity, could I push him?
You could make a shove at melee. It's like a just roll athletics.
Okay.
Yeah.
With the Drider stats?
Yes, with the driver stats.
How do I do athletics? Is it strength?
It is strength based, and they are not proficient.
So, basically me, but +4. 10.
Alright, Riku, roll me a athletics check, please.
I'm trying to push him behind me, by the way.
Like if something pushes me towards the exit, I'm just gonna accept it. I might fall down. So if you want me to roll like a dexterity or something.
Give me an acrobatics to try to not fall. So you tumble a little bit, you have a bit of an issue, but you turn on your feet.
As you pass, you hear the slight giggle of Oxy.
How far does he push me? Just one square?
Just one square.
And he's like freaking out, like hitting the wall, like grabbing it and trying to like, just get out, run.
That one's gonna move over here, hold its action for the hand, but its eyes seem to be darting around. A little bit of afraid, little bit of fear in there.
That goblin didn't take an attack of opportunity yet, did it?
Nope.
Okay.
This one is dead.
Yeah, I thought they all died when the thing came down, but...
Nope, they got damaged, but not dead.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Alright, so Edward, it is back to you.
Alright, assuming I'm pretty sure I could see where when Riker bumped into something invisible and got shoved, so.
Yep.
And it might even be like, you might even see it, not even think of that, because like he's running at like almost as full tilt as you can after you just got back up from death. And he's like stumbling and like, you know what I mean?
It's fairly obvious that like a force, he's wearing robes, and there was definitely a force that just like pushed him from behind as he kind of like suddenly came to a stop.
I used one of my furry
Yeah.
spider legs.
So yeah, it's a mix of both, I would say. I mean, definitely, sure. Riker's
Okay.
gonna
So-
see.
Just for the purposes of this, if you wanted to try to target him, you're not able to fully see him unless you do a perception check to try to fully see. And if you try to attack him, you have disadvantage on the
Oh,
attack.
no, I'm not attacking. Don't you worry about that.
Okay.
I made enough bad decisions. Okay. Can I use a free action to attempt something? Pretty much just like offer gold if it gives us Aussie back. Or more like gold, silver, copper, a lot of money.
Right, so you want to offer this in exchange for Aussie. What exactly
Yes.
do you say?
I was gonna say, in the general direction, is like, Mightiful Drider, I know but we are but mere worms in your mighty presence. And despite that, you have given us your mercy twice now. I am, by the nature of my house, I must plead for the release of my friend. And I pull out my money bag and just dump about 105 golds worth of various copper, silver, gold. It's like, I know that outriders such as yourself appreciate metal, so this is my offering in exchange for the release of Osk.
Aussie, you feel a bit of a squirming inside. Your mouth begins to move of its own accord. You offer me these metals. That's... And Aussie, you feel a form slowly emerging from your back. Your body begins to appear once more. And in this big open room, you guys fully see its form for the first time.
Tragic.
What?
As you look upon it,
Oh dear.
it seems to have torn skin upon its face. Several eyes seem to be from beneath it. It has rows upon rows of teeth. There are different things of flesh just kind of hanging off the back of its head and some kind of mock hair.
Truly, we are undeserving of your mercy.
So, does this thing just appear in front of me, or?
Okay, so as you are kind of just like stumbling, it kind of like you feel this presence kind of jerk back. It does send you flying another 5 feet, and as you look back behind, there's just Aussie's back ripping open. This creature emerges and quickly attaches to the wall, climbing up at about 30 feet.
Holy crap.
It stands on its 8 legs. Its head slowly turning. Its eye not seeming to connect with any one person. Leave.
Yeah, Riker.
And unless you guys want to start something else up, combat is done.
Yep, I'm fleeing for my life now.
We run the
I
fuck
need
out of there.
Ozzy to stop hurting me, please.
Where is everyone? 'Cause I can only see, like, around me.
Wait, I can roll a wisdom check now, right?
Everybody went off to the right-hand side. And that's where you hear the
Yep.
noises coming from. If you'd like to, you can now start moving that direction.
Alright, I'm gonna
Do you-
start investigating this place.
Klaus, do you wanna give Alton and the chicken thing to me, or what do you want to do with that for now?
I'll give that to you, yeah.
I would just like to say at this point, Edward is fleeing. Like,
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Mirror, the moment you come near us, we're just like, run now.
You
I
watch
just
as
like just smashing into you. He was like, run for your life!
Riker's like bloodied form comes smashing out first, and then as you look past him, you see this horrific white-skinned creature just looking around.
I'm going to calmly walk out, being quiet.
I just went back to make sure Ozzy's fallen, but now that he is, going back to fleeing.
I can't move Alton or anything.
Yeah, I'm fleeing.
I'm having a little bit of issues with roll 20. Give me a minute for Alton.
Okay. It's up to you. I mean, you can also just use him until he gets back, maybe? I don't know if you...
I'm gonna put it on you because my computer is extremely laggy today. So,
I would just like to say,
Hey! Speak of the devil.
okay, he's back. Great.
oh, okay, cool.
I would just like to say for the record, as I'm bursting out screaming, I'm just screaming, run for your life! Just screaming, Spider Demon! Spider Demon!
Even the elves are running. It's a bad sign.
Klaus? So the moment I come out here, I mean, I'm like bloody and battered. Does Silas like start healing people, or
Silas, I don't think they have any spells left.
cure wounds? Well, we did a long rest, didn't we?
Nope,
Or no?
you have not had
Yeah,
any
no,
long
we-
rest yet.
We need to get through this break of chains, then we can have a rest.
I'm surprised we haven't got exhausted.
So, you guys have only been going around for about 2 hours at the most. It's maybe about like 2 or 3 a.m. if you would have stayed in the normal world. Exhaustion would be if you moved on too much further than this.
I have an idea.
just to keep just to keep you caught up a little bit, Alton, are you there?
He's muted.
Yeah, you're muted. Gosh, as soon as people get in, see how it is. Life's more important than games.
You guys better appreciate the sacrifice. Honestly, you better appreciate the sacrifice I made for you.
Quite.
How about the sacrifice of not killing us all?
Okay, Riker, you should be able to move Alton, the puppet, over to the
But
entrance.
he's here, so.
But he's also not quite on, and sometimes I've played with JJ a little bit. He sometimes ends up being out of it a little bit for a while. Like he'll get on and then he has life. Oh, he's on now?
Yeah, I don't think he's on, like, mute or whatever.
Oh, yeah. What I meant by out of it is sometimes whenever you get on, you'll kind of like enter Discord and then just walk off. It's happened a few times.
So, do I still have this, like, gaping hole in my back?
The gaping hole does end up slowly kind of closing up, but it's still there.
Okay.
Scar, you're gonna bore for the rest of your life.
Brilliant. Arcee whispers to everyone, brilliant, now my clothes are ruined.
Yeah, you're having issues keeping your shirt on at this point.
I take it off.
You know what? I think screw it.
Oh wait, no wait, sorry. I reach my hand behind my back and I cast mending on my shirt.
Alright, you take a
Nice.
moment to do that. Your shirt repairs itself.
And then I whisper to everyone, it won't go past the chains. It hates them. Also, be
Well-
quiet. It can't see us, but it can hear us, especially your heartbeats. By the way, you're all very loud. Like all the time. Your breathing, everything. It could hear your eyelids blinking.
And Riker's just like, let's go.
Luckily, I have an idea. It's probably gonna be very stupid.
Does anything
Nice.
Stupid
happen to the
ideas are
puppet?
the best ideas.
Does anything happen to the puppet?
Despite the fact that, like, as much as you tried to will it to happen, nothing happened to the puppet.
God damn it.
Alright, so I have an idea. Can I take 5 silver worth of copper and just throw it while I'm sprinting so I can get rid of the difficult terrain?
Even if you do that, from what you've seen, that wouldn't quite help. It might help with distracting the chains a little bit to make it easier to get through, but it would still make it difficult terrain.
So would that
Oh,
mean
God.
oh shit.
So, like, you attempt to sprint through, I guess. Probably not that
Yeah.
far.
Well, I mean, it's 30 feet plus 30 if I use my action. Right? Oh,
30
it's
feet.
not. It's,
Rough terrain.
yeah, 30 feet, sorry.
Right. So, as you end your, as you end your
Alternate,
movement there, roll a strength save, and with that, roll initiative again so we can get through this.
Yeah, I got a 1 for my strength save.
Alton, who do you have your strings on?
Oh,
Good
I
old
didn't
friend.
roll a strength save. I rolled strength. Sorry.
That would be the same for you.
Is it?
Yep.
Good try.
Okay, either way.
So, you take 3 points of damage as the chains wrap around you.
So, yeah, Riker would yell for the chains. Yell for help, basically. He's just like, saying, help me get through this! Come on, everyone!
Could I search the memories of the Drider that it left me with to see how long the other path is?
It's too far gone for you to get that pieces.
Okay.
Ooh, Jaeger rolled well. On a non-combat scenario. $23 and 13. Let's see. Heldy, did you roll initiative?
No, I did.
Can I hop on Arthak again?
Quick question: do I still have spider climb?
I'm gonna say at this point it probably ran out.
Yeah, I figured.
Why did it? Okay, so sending Odo, Jaeger.
Can I talk to him first, though?
Yeah.
I was gonna ask him if I can piggyback on him so I can help him get through the chains and he can help me.
He glows at you for a moment. Yeah, sure.
Believe me, if there's another way, I wouldn't do this.
Apparently it's the most practical way to get through this kind of magical shit.
And I'll just can I sacrifice 2 silver worth of gold to 2 silver of copper to help him through?
Alright. So as he... I'll get right there, and then after this, I'll have 150, goes to 25 feet of movement.
Amir, how large are you?
There.
Strength?
I think I'm medium.
And what's your strength?
My strength is 10 plus 0.
You want me to move my token next to his?
Yeah.
Amir, would you carry JJ?
I can try.
Okay, cool. There you go. But you're a small person, so I think you'll be fine, Alton. I'll carry your puppet though. I would have carried your puppet because I usually do anyway.
Alright, so as you throw the silver, he manages to go straight through. And with that, Mew.
Alright. Strength?
Yep. Well, at the end of your movement.
Okay. And this is
Strength
half
is so you
speed.
don't get tied down.
Wait,
Yeah.
so if I throw down the silver, he doesn't have to make a strength save?
No, you still have to make it. I just switched over to talking to myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is half speed, right?
Yep. You can also use your action to move an extra 15 feet.
I'll do that. Alright.
And Alton's on your back. Alton, you want to move next to him? There we go. Oh, Letty. Are you running through too?
Yeah, I'll roll an acrobatics.
Would that help, Klaus?
Acrobatics won't do it. It has to be... Yeah.
Oh, before we go
You
in, can I
could
take a moment
always
to...
try to climb on the ceiling, which nobody's tried to do yet. It's rather hard, but it's possible.
What do you say, George?
I do
Can I
have
take a moment
claws, but I don't think that would work on this. It's an athletics check, right?
Yep. You get to move your movement first, and through this area, you only move at half of your normal speed. So it's 15 feet if you want to move, and then 30 feet if you want to use your action as well to move.
I will just say, though, that there is a very strong orc right next to you. Or a
He's
very
carrying.
strong creature.
He has enough room.
They have been talking about the wonders of piggybacking.
And
It's
what's
a method that I invented.
yes?
75 pounds.
Admittedly, yes.
Alright. And Othak, as Bayo Totem, doesn't really have too much of an issue when it comes to carrying capacity. So, would you like to hold your action to attempt to help him if he gets tied up?
Yes.
I was gonna inspire him, too.
You have... Well, you could have done that before you went in, so...
Yeah, that's what I kept trying to say.
Okay. He's gonna move over here. Silas is piggybacking on Raikou, by the way.
Oh, is he? I thought Silas was running to Whitney. We're just helping each other.
Nah. Piggybacking because you moved him, and I don't want to roll for it.
Okay, either way, it's fine. Maybe it's the other way, because I don't think Riker can carry him right now. He's like that dead.
No,
But
no,
either
good
way,
person. Hollow bones, even though the human.
Actually,
Realize-
he's got 15 strength, man. Either
Oh,
way,
they
doesn't
have a
matter.
plus. There we go. Othek, as he's moving through, the chains begin wrapping up around his ankles. And he is caught.
Even
Hilda,
with
if you want-
inspiration?
It's rather low, but he'll still roll it. And I got a 6, so he's good.
I was just gonna say, like, you could probably use your held action to help him after his turn.
You could also, Haleti, if you'd want to, because he ended his movement next to Raikou, you could try to help Raikou out with his situation.
What would I roll?
That would be
Strength.
it's been an athletics check for you guys to help somebody else out.
It has? Oh,
Yep.
I thought it was all strength.
That's what I thought, too.
Honestly, for the majority of you, except for Othak, who is the only one that's trained in either strength saves or athletics, that's the only person it's made any sort of difference to, but not really, because he's good with everything. Strength. So,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
Alright, so, you try to tug on him. He's really stuck in there. Alton.
Oh, Silas isn't on the
Yep.
turn on.
Because I don't want to deal with them.
Should he
Yeah.
just go when I go?
Effectively, that's what's gonna happen.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
Yes. Are my strings attached to anyone? But they should be attached to a mirror, right?
You are riding Mew, so may be reasonable, and you have one other set that you can attach to people.
Yeah, I'll put that on all attack.
Alright.
And I can't really do anything else, so I'll stop there.
Alright. You could always, go ahead and use your reaction now to just move them through.
Nah, I'll wait until maybe my action is needed later, or a reaction.
Okay. And with that, Edward. You're on the back of Jaeger.
Well, I'm pretty sure Riker's right next to me, right?
Yes.
Pretty close, yeah. And I am currently wrapped in chains.
Yep.
Now, if I remember right, once the chains are wrapped on something, they won't come off unless the thing it's attached to gets the chains off themselves, right?
Well, no. How it's been done is you can either roll the athletics check yourself, or you can attempt to you can just give them advantage. It's up to you.
Pretty much the idea was I was trying to strike the chains on him by throwing a bunch of shit on the chains, so maybe it'll get off of him and not the things.
So, how much money are you throwing at it?
I can't believe you're actually just throwing money at chains to make it stop.
You know, I need to save some money for the big GABA chain, so maybe I'll just give him. They said I'd roll a strength check or give him advantage, right?
It's athletics check. Or advantage.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. So, up to you.
Riker, what's your strength?
10.
It's pretty much the same either way. That's good. I'll try and help him.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
You know what? Something bad tells me he's gonna have if I try that. I'll just give him advantage.
Alright.
I don't want to get a nat 1, then fall off, and then get wrapped in chains. I'm not doing that shit.
Okay. I'll see.
Hello.
Your back web of inspiration has helped Othek get through this part of the chains. You see Riker off to one side, having a bit of difficulty. Everybody else looks like they're doing fine.
I will reach one of my spider... Oh, no, wait, sorry, I don't have those. I will...
I know!
No,
We went through so long of how the mechanics spoke for it, and then they're just like, nope, let's just give him money.
I mean, we have money, so why not?
There was literally like a few paragraphs of stuff of what he could do with Trident powers. But,
By the way, Edward, online high five because it was your idea to pay it off.
I was gonna kill the puppet.
Gotta be honest, I wasn't fully sure it was gonna work, but I'm really glad it did.
I had planned, you guys! I had planned!
Too bad, you're a
Anywho.
normal person.
I'll take one of my fake spider legs and give Riker a good poke of inspiration.
alright,
Fake
Riker,
Spider-Man.
Riker, you see Aussie, like, you're not sure if he's trying to poop or what it is, but he gives, like, a strained look on his face as he tries to move back muscles that are no longer there. That would be connected to spider legs. And somehow it is oddly inspiring.
Not happening, man.
Congrats!
Jaeger is going to move over here. And got a 4 on his strength save. So he becomes wrapped up, taking 2 points of damage.
Can I try to use my reaction to help? And by reaction, I mean just dumping more money on it.
You dump more money on it, however, this slightly lowers the DC, but not actually enough to help with the 4.
Well, there goes the silver. And by silver, I mean like 10 copper.
You know, I like the idea of the next time you're in a fight, just like, you're being robbed by bandits, and you're just like, haha, my special attack! Throws money. The bandits are like, oh, okay, that's exactly what we wanted.
You know, I try and avoid the stereotype of nobles using money to solve problems, but it really seems to help.
Mew.
Just unloaded like 3 years worth of like income to it, so I wonder why.
The average villager makes 1 gold worth per day. So, more
Really?
like, yeah.
How? Because every other game I know usually am in is like 20 gold is like the entirety of like a blacksmith's income.
If
For
you
like
look
a
at-
year.
Inflation.
You want to talk about inflation? I'm in a game like fucking everything's inflated.
That's the
costs.
answer.
It's bullshit.
The answer is inflation.
The answer is inflation.
Wouldn't it be the opposite since gold has more value?
The answer is
No, wait.
inflation.
Oh wait, you're right.
There's always
rest,
some
and
kind of asshole transmutation wizard that's like, haha, more gold! Off into society!
You fool! You have no idea the effects you're having on the economy.
All the magic items and everything too. What the hell?
Yeah. I noticed that Mio has left the call.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, he dropped out completely a little bit ago. I don't know what happened.
You might have lost connection.
Yeah, it seems like it because it just all dropped immediately.
Also, Alton, you're muted again.
Alright. Well, for the moment, we're going to skip him.
Can we just
Heldy.
assume he's moving forward?
Yeah.
Can we just all take like a d6 damage and get through this?
Okay. What? Is everybody okay with that?
I mean,
Yeah.
we're almost there.
Yeah. Everybody takes 6 damage.
He said, I meant as in we're almost there as in like we shouldn't do it.
Too late.
Too late.
That's what I get for not being clarifying.
So Alton, so that you don't die. Well, I guess you do die, but I grab you and I pull you through the whole way. How about that? I'll take your damage, or well, I can't take your damage, but
Can I just throw 5 silver to avoid the damage?
actually, I can. I'm gonna
Never
take.
mind. I'll just take the 6 damage.
I'm gonna take Alton's damage. Is that okay?
Sure, as the chains go through the, kid-like figure, you kind of go up and throw him the full 10 feet rest of the way, bravely taking on the chains yourself.
Yeah, I've got 1 hit point, I think.
I look around to everyone. The Drider thought that it was safe to rest here, aside from the cold one. I assume it was the cold one. But otherwise, not much crosses the chains. Even it didn't like to.
What's the cold one?
I don't know anything other than it was cold, and it had a memory of it sitting by it for quite a while, until the goblins came.
Also, you get the faint feeling that loud one this way, cold one this way.
Wild one?
Loud.
Oh, loud.
Yeah.
Oh,
The loud
okay.
one was this way, cold one was this way.
Okay, my apologies. The loud one is the other way. It didn't like loud things, so it tried to stay away from it. Whether or not it's dangerous is a whole nother thing. I assume it was whatever you two found across the spikes.
Yeah, reminder. Can you give me more detail on that? Since I had to leave early.
You guys didn't get any more details than what you had at that point. You kind of just booked it and ran out.
Yeah.
Because you were moving unimpeded and Alton turns anyone into a rocket, you guys were just completely safe.
And he went into a rocket. I love it. So Riker just starts like setting up the camp, like his own like stuff, like bedroll and everything. Like he immediately just like lays down his bedroll and then passes out on top of it.
Yeah, Edward just passes out just on the spot.
Yeah. So do we do a long rest then?
Alright, so, as everyone begins to rest, Jaeger and Arthak are going to switch out on shifts for actually watching over you guys. So,
yeah, literally Riker can't. So
it takes a little bit longer to complete the rest with this, but, you rest, you, eat, mark down that you've consumed 1 more meal.
I'd probably ask if anyone needed food.
I've got 13 rations.
Yeah, I'm good.
So, because we did a long rest, we don't get hit points, right? We just get if we roll our hit dice.
I'm pretty sure long rest means you get your hit points.
You guys do also level up because you finally took a long rest.
But we do get hit points.
Yeah. You go back to full hit points.
Awesome. So, and then so are we doing the level up now, or?
Well, yeah, doing the level up now.